and it is time to change my painting. For those of you who hasn't seen my one of my Friday sews where I show you this is a painting where you change every month. There is a new picture, and the pictures just go round, and it's an opening in the back. I've taken these pictures out of the frame since it is a bit of glaring, but I thought you wanted to join me. It is 1st of December today, so here we go. This is a typical Swedish November picture, and here we have the beautiful December. I just love this picture. It brings back so many memories from when I was little. Happy 1st December and happy Vlogmas. Let's enjoy this month together. There is gonna be masses of snow before this Vlogmas is over, I promise you. Our weather forecast tonight is that you should stay inside, make sure you have bottles of water, and make sure your batteries are full, since the electricity is most likely gonna go. So we'll see how much I'm gonna be able to film these first days, but I will try. Let's go inside because it's quite chilly. Just wanted to show you before the daylight got into an end. Well, this is what happens when I ask my wonderful husband to go get some memory card for my camera instead of shopping for tea tonight, or dinner, as we say here. Well, lucky me, he had some leftovers from lunch at work today, so that was a bit, but we are now going to try one of my mum's old gadgets. She loved making sandwiches in all different shapes and forms, and she found this little thing in a store not far from here, and you're supposed to heat it up, it said, and then you put, if I'm correct, it's getting hot already, you put a piece of bread in the bottom, some ham, some cheese, and then on top here, it's quite funny, you see that's loose, you put an egg, a raw egg, and it will fry, and then you put another piece of bread on top. I will try it and we will see how it works. Some spices too, I guess. He is my perfect guinea pig because he eats everything and likes most things that isn't too old, as he so nicely put it. We have had some quite bad things here sometimes. Well, let's try this out. you're supposed to take the egg piece. This is the piece that's separating the fried egg. I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, it's working. It doesn't stick to the plate anyway. Okay, then I'm supposed to do it like that. And I think lift it all. Yeah. Well, that wasn't too bad. Ha! That looks quite appetizing, if I may say so myself. Let's cut it in half and see how it looks. Oh, it's hot. Hot. Okay. I'm curious about the egg. Well, it is there. I like this. Let's give him one and we'll see what he thinks about it. Well, good morning everyone. I had a tough day yesterday. I don't know how much you've seen yet, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, if I'm going to combine day 1 and 2, or if I'm going to do two separate ones, simply. But I had to take a long sleep in since I didn't sleep much last night. But I thought I'd keep it real and show you what I'm wearing for starters today, because it's handmade I mean, and yeah, we see what you think about it. Here we have it in all its glory. I just love this. It is a pattern from, let me see if I remember it correctly, DIBY, I think, Do It Better Yourself Club. It's a free pattern, and well, the first time I used it, my husband looked at me, laughed a bit and said that this would be the absolute perfect birth control, since this was definitely the most unsexy thing he's seen on me. Well, this is probably one of the clothes I've used most of everything I've done. It's warm, it's cuddly, it's just lovely. But I'm going to take it off now, get in the shower and start the day. It's already around 11 I think, and I think they are coming to help me with medicines, so I need to get going. But I'll talk to you later. I just had to show you, since I've decided to keep this one real. I been in bed watching a lot of Vlogmas, and you get a bit self-conscious looking at everyone else's wonderful Vlogmases, and you are all doing it so beautiful, and you're doing such an amazing job that I just felt that like I had to stop this. I don't know where to continue, and I don't know what to do anymore, because this is not my life. But I decided to, let's give it a go, let's keep it real, let's show you what I've been doing, and even if it's just being very short parts of my day, well, let's be it. If there is someone out there who wants to follow, please do. I would love it. And hopefully not all days will be like this. And looking out the window, we have a beautiful day here. It's sunny and it's loads of snow, and I will insert some pictures of it here right now, so you can see that instead of me in this amazing creation. Don't you just love it? You must admit, everyone should have one of these. I even offered to make one for my husband, and he, well, that look is not something we should talk about. Yeah, I love it, as you can see. And yeah, it's so cozy. Everyone should have one of these cheese doodles and all of that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a great piece, and I wear it a lot. This is the wonderful view I wake up to in the morning. Don't you just love it? This is my view from the kitchen window. Good morning, everyone. I don't know if the sun is going to peek through too much, so you won't be able to see anything, but I will try it from here. Well, my Vlogmas didn't start out as I had planned. Does it ever? Well, I should have known by now that things don't turn out the way I want them to, or wish, or plan. But in a way, maybe they turn out better. I know there are loads of videos out there now celebrating Vlogmas, and I think it is so much fun. I was having a hard time choosing this morning because I stayed in bed. I stayed in bed up until 11, I think. I was in Gothenburg yesterday with my sister. I drove her to to an eye exam, since we didn't know if she was able to drive home afterwards. She was okay, so I didn't have to go with her, but at the same time we had a fun day and just looking around a bit, and I tried to film, but my camera died completely. As I told you before, I have an old phone and I have a camera in repair. And I was actually supposed to get it back yesterday. We were taking that on our way home and going to see the repairman. It shows that, when we got to Elgiganten, as the place is called, they told us that the company that were supposed to fix the camera, they sent it back to Canon actually, so it was Canon that made this mistake. They sent it back to the shop unfixed, so the shop had to send it back yesterday again. I don't know all the terms and all of that, and I don't know if there is anything else behind it, but they actually gave me a camera for loan, because I said I had planned this. I know I don't have a big channel, so I know I wouldn't be that missed, but I had planned it, and I had made it was such a fun thing for me, so I was so disappointed when I realized that I probably wasn't going to make it. And I think the guy in the shop saw that, so he took mercy on me and gave me a loan, one for loan, and it is working out great. I had to put it on charge the whole evening because the battery was completely dead. So, but I think it will work. And today it's December the 2nd, and we will start over. We will make this Vlogmas day 1 and 2. Nothing to it. Actually, I will try and insert if there was any picture that got saved on my phone yesterday. I will try and insert them here from Gothenburg, but I don't think there were much. But I can show you at least what I have. What I was thinking about today, otherwise, is that I will try and write my list of all the things I have planned up for Christmas. And I've actually decided to make it a list of everything I needed done, and I will put that in the bowl I talked about. If you haven't seen my Vlogmas -1, I will link it up here somewhere, and there I tell a bit more about this. But I will actually start right now by writing down all the things I want to make and all the things I want to get done before Christmas. And the days I'm feeling better, I will take maybe 2 things of the bowl, and the days I feel worse, I maybe don't take any, or I just take 1. it all depends on how I feel, and even thinking about writing it on 2 different colored paper, so I know that the one, for example, in blue, the paper in blue, that will be a bit lighter chore or thing to make, and the piece I write on the red is taking a little bit longer and takes a bit more out of me. We'll see. I will show you after I've done, of course. What I really would like to remember is to light this candle every day. Mum and Dad always bought one of these candles for us sisters when we were little, and we loved to light the candle. When we got older, we actually had to have 2, since we couldn't agree on who were supposed to light the candle every day. So we got 1 each. But so I decided to take that tradition back this year. So here we go. This is for you, Mum and Dad. Number 1 is actually a really long one, so this will probably have to get to 2. You have to get down here. So we'll just have this lit. Wow, that was working great. I am a fabulous vlogger, aren't I? I was about to start a fire on the kitchen table. I don't think you saw it. The stick broke. Is it called a stick? No, what do you call it in English? Lighting. Matches, of course. The match broke. Let's see about this one. That's better. Here we go. This is for you, Mum and Dad. I've decided to make this year a year where I take back the traditions that have been too tough to think about and to... I guess it's a part of the mourning process, right? You that have been there before me probably already know this. But it feels like everything goes in steps. And this year I want to celebrate the things that Mum and Dad did with us. The other years I actually just wanted to forget. But this year I will try and remember all the traditions they implanted and try and use it and cherish it together with you. Again, together with you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you soon again. I need to take some coffee and I don't know if it's called ginger snaps. Is that the word? It isn't that much ginger, so I don't know, but you call a gingerbread house, I know. That is something I want to do this year too. I love to dip them in coffee. It's excellent if you haven't tried it. I guess it isn't that classic to drink and eat on the vlogs, but I couldn't help myself. It was too good to let go. And you know what? Another tip. If you like peppermint, put one of these candy cane peppermint sticks in your coffee or in your chocolate. I promise you it will be an amazing taste. I've done it instead of sugar or anything else, and it's great. It's just that subtle hint of peppermint. Amazing. Cheers. here we have it. My little jar of Christmas. I'm hoping to get there. Let's take this like that. Why does it seem so easy on when everyone else is doing these kind of things? Can you explain that to me? Here. It isn't even and it isn't beautiful, but it is my jar of things to do up to Christmas. I've decided to take one every other night. That will be the last thing I do every other night, and then I can plan for the day after of what to do and what I need and so on. So that's the latest plans I have for this one. Well, off to the post office to get some packages. I'm wearing my handmade coat. I haven't shown you this yet. It will be in my November makes, since it got finished in November. And I'm wearing my Megan Nilsson, still haven't figured out what it's called. I will show you when I get home. Starting to get a bit tired already, I feel. So I need to get out before I get too tired and there is too much people out there, since I should not be meeting any people. I will take you along and you will see a little bit about how nerdy is in Christmas. This is where I will get my first package, and here is where I will get my second one. I hope everything works out great, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it is my new phone. There are some Christmas decorations up. Well, this is what it looks when I get home from getting the food and getting parcels. Ginger snaps, a necessity as you saw this morning. A great big roll of tracing paper. I'm so excited to see the quality of this, because it was an amazing price of it. So I hope it's a great thing. Keeping my fingers crossed. I forgot to tell you what I wore today. I will try and show you. Can you see it here? It's my Megan Nilsson. I will write it down. I can't remember it.